What's up, guys? Welcome back, guys, to another box office video. My name is Ninja, and yeah, guys, today, guys, will be a little bit more. Well, today, guys, we got three movies we gotta talk about today with box office. The first one you see right now, the Super Mario Bros. Movie, and we are also gonna talk about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 in its third weekend, and Fast X as well. So, let's do this, guys. If you do enjoy this, if you are excited for this video, hit the like button down below, hit that subscribe button. Help me get this channel to 2,500 subscribers. Hit that notification bell. Share this video with your friend or your family. And make sure you guys go down below, go subscribe to my two other channels. And in the description down below. So now, let's begin with the Super Mario Bros. Movie. But first up, wait. I love that. So yeah, so let's check the Super Mario Bros. Movie in its, I think this is its 7th weekend, right? Yeah, this is its 7th weekend. So we are gonna check and see how much money the Super Mario Bros. Movie made on its 7th week, I believe so. So here we go. So we're gonna go down 3, 2, 1. The Super Mario Bros. Movie just passed $1,254,000,000. This is absolutely an absolute hit. This movie made around an extra $30 on its 6th weekend. No, 7th weekend. I'm sorry, 7th. The Super Mario Bros. Movie is doing fantastic right now. Let's look at the list of the highest grosses. Let's go to Wikipedia, see if I know what it is right now. So right now, the Super Mario Bros. Movie just passed Incredibles 2 with over 12 million. That's a big hit for the Mario movie. Sorry for some Incredibles 2 fans, the movie didn't pass that time. But it made a lot more money. Now, the next film the Super Mario Bros. Movie needs to pass is the original Frozen. And if it does defeat the 2013 Frozen 2013, then the Super Mario Bros. Movie would be the top 3. If the Mario movie can pass the original Frozen, but doesn't defeat the second Frozen, maybe the Super Mario Bros. Movie could do something like that. So yeah, yeah. Now let's go to the box office, see how much it made for the United States and all stuff. It says right here on Wikipedia, it passed $1,250,000,000. So how much does it did on its 7th weekend? Here we go. Now, I told you guys in the last video, I was predicting around 9 million to 900. I was thinking like 9 million to 500,000. Well, here we go. The movie on its 7th weekend, it made 9 million, kind of $10 million. It kind of made $10 million in the United States. I was absolutely right. It would be like around the 9 million mark or something like that. Absolutely. The movie is by far doing fantastic right now at the box office right now in India. And I apologize about the background, guys. My sister, my brother-in-law, and my nephew is here, and they just got here. The time I recorded this video, they just got here. But yeah, but the Super Mario Bros. Movie is doing, I'm just saying, the movie is doing fantastic. And yeah, the movie did fantastic, which is amazing to hear. About that, which is amazing. Like, it is amazing. Like, it is amazing if you think about it. It is absolutely amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Like, just like I would just say, the Super Mario Bros. Movie is doing amazing. And with it almost costs at 1.255, $1.255 billion. The Super Mario Bros. The Super Mario Bros. Movie is doing fantastic. You guys don't know how I feel about this film. I was like, if this, if an animated movie is gonna make a lot more money, it will be Nintendo. Nintendo is a really popular company. Look at these other animated films. No other animated film made $1 billion since Frozen 2. And guess what? Only Frozen movies hit $1 billion. Now there was two other Illumination films, which was Minions and Despicable Me 3. There has not been any other films. Warner Brothers they got $1 billion. There haven't even been any DreamWorks animation films that made $1 billion. The only one that was close to $1 billion was Shrek 2, which I think that was an amazing film. If you like Shrek 2, go check it out. It's amazing. But go check out Shrek 2. It's a great movie. But yeah, but with the Super Mario Bros. Movie, the reason why the Super Mario Bros. Movie is making a lot of money, and the reason why it made $1 billion, because Mario is a so successful character. Even Mario Kart 8 Deluxe made over close 50 million copies on the Switch. Close to 50 million copies. It is the most popular game on the Switch. It is the #1 game on the Switch. And with Switch fans, and with fans being a fan for Mario and other consoles like the Wii U, the DS, the Wii, the Game Boy, the NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System, or Super Nintendo, or N64, or GameCube, or 3DS, like all these other companies. The main reason why the Mario movie made $1 billion is because of how successful Mario is, and how wonderful, like how well people know about Mario. People know Mario, and it's a movie it's absolutely a perfect movie. I love the movie. Now there were some scenes that I was hoping, like, I might talk about this in the future, talking about what scenes I could have seen in the Mario movie and how I changed the movie up a bit, but well, and yeah. Guess what? Spoilers, if you hadn't seen this movie yet, you've been warned. Peach never moved and gave Mario a kiss on the cheek. That's what happened in every Mario game. Like, every 2D Mario game, in of course Super Mario 64 and 64 DS, Peach always gives Mario a kiss on the cheek, or a kiss on the forehead, or a kiss on the nose. She kinda does that a lot. And why we have not got that in this movie? Well, because Mario has not seen Peach. That was the problem. Nintendo made Peach as like, oh, she's not the one in distress. She's like a warrior now. They're making her. They kind of feel like they put a Super Mario Bros. 2 on the Nintendo Entertainment System, the very first Nintendo console, and so many other things, right? So yeah. Now with the Super Mario Bros. Movie, I looked it up, and I calculated how much money it needs to hit before passing Frozen 2, the original Frozen, the first Frozen movie. Okay. To say this in a good way, it needs to make like 35 It needs to make like around five, over $35 million. And my prediction is, now I know Fast X just came out this week. Now we're going to talk about you guys about the box office with Fast X last after Guardians 3, but after Guardians 3, but hear me out, okay? If the Super Mario Bros. Movie made over 9,600,000,000, if the Super Mario Bros. Movie did pass $9.6 million on its seventh weekend in the United States, how big is this film going to be on its eighth weekend? Well, I know on the eighth weekend, The Little Mermaid comes out, which I'm really excited about. I see the trailers, and I think it's really good. This new Little Mermaid movie looks really good. I have heard some people say it is a great movie, which I have heard a few people say it's a good / okay. I've been hearing some people say it is a good movie. And yeah. Now, my prediction is that the Super Mario Bros. Movie is going to make around 6 million on its eighth weekend. 6 million. If we can still have a high 6 million, like 6 million, like 6.3, 6.5, or $6.7 million, that would be a big for the Mario movie. And yeah, and it made over 11 million yesterday on the 7th Monday when the Super Mario Bros. Movie came out. And yeah, now my question I have is, how much money will the Super Mario Bros. Movie make on its eighth weekend? Like I said, around 6 million. I'm predicting like 6.2, 6.3, 6.4, 6.5, 6.6, 6.7 million. Around that number range, but probably 6.5 million. $6.5 million on its eighth weekend. And of course, for other regions, the movie's still doing amazing in different other countries. Of course, the Mario movie is doing amazing in other countries. It's right now the number 3 film in Mexico, right under Endgame in Spider-Man No Way Home. And Mexico is still going to be making a lot of money throughout the whole entire weeks. I know, the Super Mario Bros. Movie has been out digital for a week already, but I'm still thinking that there's still gonna be big bucks. If you haven't seen the Super Mario Bros. Movie yet, don't watch it on digital, don't watch it on like a Prime Video or VUDU, or what other sites. Don't look it up online, don't watch it online, but watch it in theaters. You guys should watch it in theaters. Also, it will be cheaper. Again, it would be cheaper if you guys buy tickets to go watch the movie. If you guys can. Now, here's the biggest problem. June is coming up. And there's a lot of movies coming out in June. We got Across the Spider-Verse, Rise of the Beast, Transformers, Rise of the Beast, The Flash, Elemental, Indy 5, Indiana Jones 5, this new DreamWorks Kraken, Teenage Kraken movie, which a new trailer just came out today, which I'm not excited for the movie. And then you got July with Mission Impossible 7 and the Barbie movie. And then in August, you have Blue Beetle, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, and some other films that's coming out in August as well. There's a lot of other films coming out throughout the year for illumination, for movies in general. And of course, in June, it's difficult. June is very difficult. And like I said before, June is the most difficultest one we ever got. Like, June is the most difficultest one ever. And that's what I have with this film, is the Super Mario Bros. Movie is gonna probably have a ginormous drop next week. I'm still hoping that next week, this upcoming weekend, it makes $6.5 million. If it does that, that'd be amazing for the Super Mario Bros. Movie. And that's what I'm really hoping for this film. Now, how much money do I think the movie's gonna make altogether at its eighth weekend? Well, here's my prediction, okay? With the movie right now at $1,254,000,000 right now, you can pretty much predict my prediction. I'm probably gonna say in my prediction, the movie is gonna probably pass 1.27, or somewhere like around 1.27, around 1.27 million to like one. I'm gonna say probably around over 1.27 billion to 1 billion to 1.28 billion. If it could pass 1.28 billion at its eighth weekend, and it squeezely makes an extra $25 million at its eighth weekend, which I don't think it's going to, my prediction is I'm probably going to say $1,275,000,000, or $76 million around that time. For right now, we don't have any answer right now, but for me, my final prediction is it will be around $1.27 million and its eighth weekend. If it can pass, if it has legs, and it absolutely breaks the box office at its eighth weekend, and it passes 1.28 billion, count me out. That's my prediction. $1.28 billion at its eighth weekend. Now, it will not pass the original Frozen, but at its ninth weekend, if it can make $4 million or $3.5 or $3.7 million from the United States at its ninth weekend, it's absolutely going to defeat the first Frozen. And the Super Mario Bros. Movie will be the number 3 animated film of all time. I kind of realized that, I want to realize this for just a moment, that I want to rank all the billion-dollar animated films. I haven't ranked it. I got some videos coming up in the future. I did tell you guys that there was supposed to be a Ninjago review, talking about some shirts to review yesterday, but I never got that. I still have that video planned in the future, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's it for the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Again, I can give you guys my predictions for when the movie will be on Peacock. It will be on Peacock next month.
Hey, Caleb.
What?
Food time.
Okay. I will be right back, guys. I need to go eat. But I promise you guys, I will be back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Again, guys, the Super Mario Bros. Movie is going to be so successful for the next few weeks. And for the first 7 weeks, it's been really successful lately. Now, we know how long the Mario movie could be in theaters for. I was predicting that yes, it will be on Peacock next month. But what day? Well, I was thinking like the week after my birthday. Yeah. If you guys don't know, guys, my birthday is in 2 weeks. My birthday is on June 8th, which is literally so close. Like only 16 days left. Like I only got like 16 days left until my birthday. Yeah. And I'm gonna say it's gonna probably be the week after my birthday. I was predicting June 13th. So June 13th, in my opinion, It's either Tuesday. Now, it could be June 13th. June 13th or June 13th. Those are one of the two dates I feel like the Super Mario Bros. Movie will be streaming on Peacock. Not for free, you have to buy the premium, you have to buy Peacock. You can't watch films for free, you have to buy it off of Peacock. And yeah. And of course, with the Super Mario Bros. Movie, doing a big generous goal, passing over 1.25 billion, over 1.25 billion dollars, it is possible that in 2025, it will, like this upcoming next week. Let's just hope the 8th and 9th weekend does pretty high. Again, when I was predicted before, I was predicted that the Super Mario Bros. Movie will be like my final predictions of my final predictions of how big the Super Mario Bros. Movie is going to end with. I've been thinking 1.31 billion, which is 1,310 or 1,315 million dollars. Around that number, I'm hoping it can pass $1.3 billion. If it does that, then the Super Mario Bros. Movie is a super successful movie. And for right now, we don't know too much about what's going on in the future. Again, I've been hearing that the Super Mario Bros. Movie is still going to be on digital. It's going to still be on physical, so you can buy it on DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, something like that. Of course, what date am I thinking of? I'd probably say maybe the first Tuesday of July. Maybe the first Tuesday of July. Which, if you guys don't know, July is going to be very busy, especially on the first. So yeah, but of course, again, a bit. Yeah, that's it for the Super Mario Bros. Movie I want to talk about today because if you don't know, guys, July 1st is my due date. I don't know, but yeah, because if you don't know, guys, July 1st is my graduation, and I have so much I gotta get planned. And if the Super Mario Bros. Movie comes out 3 days on DVD, 3 days later, that would be amazing. And of course, when it gets out on DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K, I'll buy the 4K edition. And I might buy the Steelbook. From Best Buy. I might buy the Best Buy Steelbook. Only exclusive at Best Buy. So, yeah. So that's what I want to talk. That's all I want to talk about with the Super Mario Bros. Movie today. I will talk about more next week. I will talk about more of this next week. So yeah. And now we're here to the next film. Yeah. We're going to do this. I'm going to go here. And just delete these. Okay. Next thing we're going to check out is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. See how much money this made on its third weekend. See how much it made. So yeah. So here we go, guys. I'm going to go down here. So this is for the third weekend. And the second Monday of the movie. So here we go. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 made over $660 million on its third weekend. I think last time was like 524 million. If I remember that. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Excuse me. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is doing better than Ant-Man the Wasp: Quantumania, which I still really love Quantumania. I know I'm gonna get a lot of back hate saying that Quantumania is the worst MCU film. I disagree with you guys. I think Quantumania was a great movie. And again, I have not seen Guardians 3 yet. I'm still, I'm still, I'm still gonna probably go to see it on my birthday on June 8th. So yeah. But we're here to box office mojo and see how much Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Well, it says right here, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 made $664 million. $270 million domestic for 40. In the United States, we made 30.7% right now. So, how much did Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 made on its third weekend? It didn't have a big drop. It has a negative 47.7% drop. In the movie, on its third weekend, it made kind of close to $32.5 million in the United States. That's pretty big. And yesterday, it made over $3 billion yesterday. Over $3.6 million yesterday. I'm just saying. Give me a minute. Just give me a minute, guys. Okay. Of course. Select this, okay? Okay. Well. Okay. So, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, with it passing over $660 million on its third weekend. Do I think Guardians 3 will make more money? Do I think Guardians 3 still have a possibility to make $1 billion? Well, it kind of does. In my prediction, I think it does. All it needs to make is another extra $400 million. And that's not impossible. If it makes another extra $40 million, excuse me, if it makes another extra $40 million, the movie just passed $700 million. So the movie only needs to pass, I think it was like 435, probably $435 million. I still thinking. Now, here's the biggest problem. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is not going to do that high. I think it will defeat Guardians 1 at the box office. In Guardians 2, which Guardians 2 is one of the biggest Marvel movies. Not one of the biggest, but it's one of the biggest movies up there with over, I think Guardians Volume 2. I think Guardians 2 was like 850 million to 860 million. Let me go check. Okay, over $863 million. I'm still thinking it could pass it, but absolutely it will defeat the first Guardians of the Galaxy. Absolutely, because the first Guardians of the Galaxy is right now at 773 million. And the movie is right now at 664 million. Absolutely. It will absolutely make a lot more money. Like, it made like a lot of money this weekend. So it's going to be due also big on its fourth weekend, which that's going to be a big problem because the Little Mermaid comes out, and it's going to be number 3 for God was 3. But yeah, so yeah. Like I said before, guys, I hadn't seen God was 3 yet, but I have heard some amazing reviews that saying that God was 3 was the best Marvel movie since Endgame. I don't know because I haven't seen it yet. It might be the worst in my opinion, but it's not going to be the worst. So yeah. Now, yeah, that's my prediction. My prediction is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is not going to hit $1 billion, but I still think that maybe, I think my prediction, it might not do that high at the box office. My predictions is it's going to probably around 800 million for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Well, look at Wakanda Forever. That film made over $835 million. Thor: Love and Thunder made $760 million. Doctor Strange 2 made 954, I think it was 954 to $955 million on its way over done with. And of course with Quantumania doing over $470 million, which unfortunately that's unsuccessful for Marvel. Marvel should not release films in February because February makes the least amount of money. Yeah. Look at Quantumania. February movies that comes out in February doesn't do that much money. Look at Quantumania. That film only made $470 million until it got on digital in April. In April. They released it in April, like last month. They released Quantumania. And of course, last Wednesday, Quantumania was released on Disney+. So, yeah, and I'm still waiting for Avatar: The Way of Water to come on Disney+. I think I loved the first Avatar, and I'm hoping that the second one gets on Disney+. Probably soon. I'm predicting probably sometime next month. Question mark, but yeah. But Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, my final predictions, it will probably pass $900 million. I think it's going to be one of the successful Marvel movies. I did thought there was a possibility that this is going to be the number 1 Disney movie to hit $1 billion ever since Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. I don't know. Maybe this next weekend, the movie does have a big bombshell, and it makes $780 million. It makes like over $780 million on its 4th weekend. If it can make another extra 120, that would be pretty big. And yeah, and maybe on the 5th weekend, which that's going to be a big problem, because Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse comes out, which I happy to hear a lot of people saying that it's going to do pretty good at the box office, probably like around $500 to $600 million, but not like that high for a movie like Across the Spider-Verse. So, yeah. And then you head to, yeah. So I'm going to say the 4th and 5th weekend could be pretty big. If it does pretty big at the 5th weekend and it makes a little extra like $100 million, do you know what that means? That means the movie passes at its 5th weekend $880 million. Like over $880 million. That's crazy. That's crazy for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. That's crazy. And I'm like, how crazy can it get? Could it make like $90 million on its 2nd weekend? On its 6th weekend? Well, if it makes $60 million, that pretty much means that the Super Mario Bros. That pretty much means that Guardians 3 on its 6th weekend, if it makes $90 million on that weekend, which means Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is going to be at $940 million. $10 million away for Doctor Strange 2. And yeah, and at its 7th weekend to like 8th, by far this movie is going to make $1 billion. By far. It will be difficult because you have to remember that you have Transformers Rise of the Beast. Of course, like I said before, across the Spider-Verse, and of course, The Flash, Elemental, Indiana Jones 5, this new DreamWorks Teenage Kraken movie, which I'm not excited, which I don't know if I want to watch that one or not. But yeah, but in general, I am not. I don't know how much the Mario movie. I don't know how much God of War 3 is gonna make. I don't know what's gonna happen. I predicted that the movie is gonna make a lot of money, but Guardians of the Galaxy 5, God of War 3, I don't know if it's gonna make $1 billion. I have no idea if it will or not, but if it makes $1 billion, Disney is back at the box office again. At the box office again. That could have been a Quantumania if they didn't decide to release Quantumania in February. If they delay Quantumania to May, if they release Quantumania, that is okay. If they release God of War 3, of course on May 5th, release Ant-Man 3 in July, like July 26th, no, July 28th. Now, Ant-Man 3 was supposed to come out on July 28th. It was, but the Switch release date. And then Captain Marvel 3 was supposed to be the first project of Phase 5. And then they do that. If they switch release dates, and they're like, hey, Guardians of the Galaxy 5 3 made a lot of money, I'll be like, holy cow. I think there's a possibility that this movie is going to make $1 billion. I'm 50, it's a 50-50. Again, in my opinion, it's a 50-50. Now, I could change the future, I have no idea, but for right now, so yeah. But again, I would try to go watch it on my birthday. I would try to watch this, again, I would try to watch this movie on my birthday. I have no idea if something's going on because there's something else going on. The problem with that is I did have something else going on. I got church practice going on. I got like church practice. If you guys don't know, guys, I go to church every Sunday and every Wednesday. Those 2 days I go to church every week because I'm a Christian and all that stuff. So yeah, and I work at the media team. I work at media at the church, and one of our members, the media team, did have to head to surgery. And and I have a lot I gotta get done. He'll be in surgery. He's gonna be in surgery for like a month. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna say nothing like that. But I did have slides I need to get done. Like put the words in the screens. I have that to do. And worship practice always happened on Thursday. And June 8th is on a Thursday. So I have no idea. I might have to talk to my boss. To see the media team boss, my boss, to see if I could get offer, and see if he could try to do it. Excuse me, but in general, I would try to watch this movie. Fingers crossed, I do watch it, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. But for right now, I have no idea. It might be later, like 7 p.m. or something like that. I don't really know. But for right now, that'll be it for Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Didn't really have anything else to talk about because I have not even seen the film yet. And the movie's doing amazing right now at the box office right now. Like what I've seen, it's doing amazing right now. So, yeah. let's just hope that I think the movie was very. I hope the movie is very good. So yeah. And now with that out of the way, let's talk about Fast X now. Okay. Let's talk about Fast X now. Okay. Let's talk about Fast X and see if I know how much this movie make. So here we go. So here we go. So Fast X, here we go. It has a $340 million budget. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. The movie made $323.8 million on its first weekend, which came out on Friday. But yeah. But let's see how much Fast X made together. In the modestly, it made $67 million. But look at this. In the United States, it's right at 22.3%, and it made $72 million. Look at it international. Look at the other seas. Over 250, over 251 million. It opened up pretty strong, and the movie is at 383, close to 324 million. Now, let's talk, okay? I'm gonna talk about this. Okay, I'm gonna talk about this right now, okay? Then we can make this perfect. Okay, I want to talk about this, okay? I want to tell you guys, I never seen a Fast and Furious film in my whole life. I have not even seen none of them. And with Fast X already out in theaters right now, making over $323 million, I'm going to probably say that internationally, in other regions, other like countries overseas, it would make a lot more money than the United States. My final predictions in the United States is only going to make around. Now, there might be a possibility that Fast X is only going to be number one for this weekend, because for the first weekend, and the second weekend is going to be number 2. Because I have heard that the Guardians of the Galaxy Fire You, I have heard, again, like I said before, the Little Mermaid comes out this weekend, which is my sister's birthday. May 26th is my sister's birthday, my youngest sister. She's gonna be 15, and yeah. But of course, I absolutely love the original. I hope that this movie does very good. It's just so serious that they made Ariel. It's so weird they made Ariel played by a black woman. In like Disney's past, in Disney's past, they never really did that with black. Like in Disney's past, Ariel was a white woman. Why would you do that? Now again, I think the actress who plays Ariel in this movie will do a good job, but I'm just confused about the black stuff. I'm like, of course, I'm not a black person. I'm a white person. You guys see that in all of my other videos. If you hadn't seen my videos with my webcam on, you guys know that. But yeah, but of course, with this film right here, again, never seen Fast and Furious. Me and my family are thinking about watching the Fast and Furious franchise in the future. But for right now, yeah. Universal is doing a good job right now in the movie right now. My final prediction? I think by the second weekend, it's going to probably pass around $500 million. Like around $500 million on the second weekend. So yeah. But with Fast X, all put together, how much money do I think Fast X is going to make? Well, for Fast X, this is going to be so difficult. I'll be right back, guys. I need to go do something, because I will be right back, guys. But I promise you get this, guys. I will be back, okay? Welcome back, guys. So, okay, guys, this is the third clip and the final clip of the day. Well, again, Fast X. How much money do I think it's gonna make? Well, Fast 9, F9, F9 made around Fast and Furious 9, aka Fast 9. It made around over $700 million. And it became like the number 2 film in 2021. The number 2 film in 2021. And yeah, right behind Spider-Man No Way Home, be over $1.9 billion. But yeah, but here's my problem, okay? With Fast X right now out, how much do I think it's gonna make? I don't think it's gonna make a lot. Why am I saying that? Because you gotta remember that there's a lot of films coming out in the next few weeks. You guys need to remember, this weekend we got the Little Mermaid. Next week we got Across the Spider-Verse. That next week is Transformers Rise of the Beast. Then that next week being The Flash. And then in the midterm, then Indiana Jones 5. And movies coming out in July, August. Like, there's a lot of films coming out. I think Fast X is gonna probably be seeing a big drop. A potential big drop at its second weekend. Of course, I think the movie's gonna be number 2 in the United States. And then the Little Mermaid's gonna be number 1. So this is doomed. So Fast X is doomed. My final prediction, I think Fast X is only gonna make like around 600. My final prediction is like around 600 to $700 million. If not around over 600 million. I'm gonna say 650, 675 million. I'm gonna say 650 million to 675 million, around that type of Fast X, because, and yeah. So yeah, guys, I'm probably gonna end up the video here, guys. Because why not? Right. Right. The cuts, right? Right. Right. I don't know. Like, that is okay. Here we go. So I'm going to do this. Select this, okay? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. No, I can do that. There we go. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. So, of course, talking about the Super Mario Bros. Movie, like, talking about, so yeah. So, sorry guys, Luigi, they have Luigi in the other one. I think I can find another one. Maybe. No, I can't find another one. But this is alright. But yeah. But of course, talking about these 3 movies, okay? These 3 movies are very popular. Like, these movies are very popular. The Super Mario Bros. Movie is by far the biggest video game franchise ever made. Mario is a big franchise. I also have the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise, which is from Marvel, which Marvel is huge. Marvel is making a lot more money than other companies combined. And then you got Fast X, which the Fast and Furious franchise is one of the most successful movie franchises ever made. And I think that franchise is like over like $5 to $6 billion or something like that. Because two movies make $1 billion. I think those are Fast 6 and Fast 7, maybe? I don't know. No, that's episode, yeah. Okay, I don't know, but let me see here. That's okay. What else do we got? Okay, in general, this movie is pretty big. These three movies are pretty huge, pretty much. And yeah. Oh, that's the three-legged dog. So yeah, guys. I'm gonna end up the video here, guys, because there's definitely anything else to talk about right now. I'm probably thinking about making more of these box office videos going forward. Maybe the next one is gonna be very difficult because I can't find a box office video that has the Mario movie, Guardians 3, Fast X, and the Little Mermaid. This is going to be very difficult. There might be possibilities that I might have to split the Mario movie up into short little videos. Probably. I probably have to stop the Super Mario Bros. Movie box office update videos. I probably have to do all of that. So, yeah. Let's just see. Yeah. But again, I hope you guys do enjoy this video. And let me down below, guys. Comment down below. Tell me this weekend. What movie are you going to be watching this weekend? I know a lot of people are going to be watching the new Little Mermaid movie. But with these three movies, which of these three movies are you watching this weekend? Let me know down below in the comment section below. I'm not going to be able to watch any movies this weekend. I'm going to be busy. Friday, I'm going to go somewhere very, very early. And Saturday, I got some things I got to do on Saturday. Sunday, I have church, which, like I said before, that member from the media team is going to surgery, which I had to take his place for a month. So I will be busy the next few weeks. So all this stuff, again, I will be so busy. So yeah. So if you do enjoy this box office video, hit the like button down below. The next box office video is going to be on, I think it's going to be May 30th. Yeah, May 30th is going to be the next box office video. So yeah. If you do enjoy this video, hit the like button down below. Let's try to hit this video to 5 likes. If you could do that, that would be amazing. Also, if this is the first time here, then click that subscribe button down below. I need you guys' help. I'm trying to get this channel to 2,500 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you guys could go down below and click that subscribe button, that would be amazing. So yeah. Also hit that notification bell to never miss when I upload a video. Also share this video with your friends and your family. That would be amazing. And also guys, make sure you guys go check out my 2 other channels. I need your help with my gaming channel. My gaming channel is so close to 300 subscribers. Here's what we can do, okay? If you guys are watching this video right now, make sure you guys go down below and go subscribe to my go subscribe to my gaming channel. Right now, that channel only needs 9 more subscribers to go. Because if you guys don't know, guys, that channel only needs 9 more subscribers to hit 300 subscribers. So go subscribe to my gaming channel. Link is in the description down below. Let's try and get that channel to 300 subscribers by the end of May. Let's try to hit that. I'll be getting more videos uploaded for you guys. I will try to get some more videos uploaded. I was supposed to get a video uploaded today, but I ran out of time. So yeah, I might have to do it next week. So stay tuned. So yeah, and yeah, guys, go subscribe to my gaming channel. Also, I want to remind you guys that I'm trying to get my gaming channel to 500 subscribers by the end of July. So if we could get to 500 subscribers at my gaming channel by that time, that would be fantastic. I will try and get more videos out of that channel very, very soon. I will try to. So yeah, guys. Also, guys, make sure you guys go down below and go subscribe to my Christian channel. I need your help on my Christian channel. I am trying to get my Christian channel to 2,000 to 500 subscribers by the middle of July, because that channel is about to hit 350 subscribers. So if you guys want to, guys, go subscribe to my Christian channel. I got a lot of Christian videos going out over there, so go check that channel out. So yeah, both of those channels will be down below in the description, as well as my sister's channel. Go subscribe to my sister. Go help her out. Make her surprise. Find the link in the description. Go help my sister get to 100 subscribers. Go help her out. Go check her out. Go subscribe to it. She's a Christian just like me. She's gonna do Christian videos in the future. So again, go check her out. So yeah, those 3 channels will be down below in the description down below. Stay tuned, guys, because the next box office video will be on May 30th, talking about the 8th weekend of the Mario movie, the 4th weekend of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, the 2nd weekend of Fast X, and the 1st weekend of the live action Little Mermaid. So yeah, don't forget to go down below, click that subscribe button to join the Ninja Nation Army. And stick around, go check out more of my other videos, and I will see my Mario fans, my Marvel fans, and my Fast and Furious fans next time. Peace.